In today's video, we're going to read an article from euronews.com. Some of the English vocabulary words and phrases that we're going to learn today include to aim, or the word to oppose, or what it means to contribute, and many more. In this lesson, you're going to learn different English vocabulary words and expressions, practice your reading and listening comprehension skills, and your pronunciation. And you'll have a chance to repeat after me so you can practice your speaking with the correct pronunciation. Now let's read the first paragraph of this article. Construction has started on the Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link, an underwater rail and road tunnel between Germany and Denmark. When finished, it will be longer than 18 kilometers in length, the longest underwater tunnel in the world. And just in case you don't know what an underwater rail and road tunnel looks like, here's a picture of it. Now let's take a look at the first word that we're going to learn, and that is construction. Construction is used as a noun, so it means the action of building something. So it's making a building. For example, the mall is still under construction. Under construction is a very common collocation. It simply means that it's still ongoing. The project is still not finished. They're still building the house or the building. Another common collocation is construction budget. That means the amount of money that they are going to put or set aside to build the building. Example, the mall's original construction budget is $169 million. And we can also use construction as a verb, which is to construct. Construct is the simplest form of the verb. The past tense of construct is constructed. Example, the company is constructing a mall. Now let's read the second paragraph. The Fehmarn Belt Fixed Link is the largest engineering project Denmark has ever worked on. The giant 10 billion euro project is part of the European TEN-T program, which aims to improve transportation links between cities around Europe. Because the project is so important, the EU is contributing 1.1 billion euros to its construction. Now let's take a look at the word engineering. Engineering is used as a noun. It is the use of science and math to build and design structures like buildings, houses, bridges, etc. A person who works in the engineering field is called an engineer. It is often abbreviated as ENGR, then followed by the first and last name of that person. Now, there are several branches of engineering, and just to name a few, we have biomedical engineer, software engineer, civil engineer, mechanical engineer, and much more. Now let's hear how others use this in a sentence.
I'm a graduate of civil engineering from the University of Milan.
Now the second word is aim. Aim. Aim is used as a noun. It means the purpose or the intention. For example, my primary aim is to achieve financial discipline. So aim can be referred to as a goal. Now, a very common collocation of aim is professional aim. So you can say something like, my professional aim is to become a teacher of English as a second language. Now, aim can also be used as a verb, which is to direct a weapon at a target. Now, a very simple example is, he aimed his weapon at the target. Now, the next word that we're going to learn is contribute. Contribute. Contribute is used as a verb. It means to give something, especially money. Now, the simplest form of the verb is to contribute. Contribute. And the past tense of contribute is contributed. And of course, the future tense is will contribute. For example, I will contribute 20% of my income every month to my retirement fund. Now, contribution is also used as a noun, which is a payment to a common fund or collection. Now, here are very common collocations of contribution. We have annual contribution, so this means yearly contribution, monthly contribution, daily contribution, and household contribution. For example, I plan to get another job to increase my household contribution. Now let's hear how others use this in a sentence.
Your mother and I will be glad to contribute the balance for Harvard.
And hey, if you like video lessons like this, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I can keep making more of these free videos. And if you like free English lessons like this, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button and click that notification bell down below so you can be notified if ever I upload new videos each week. Now let's read the third paragraph. Because the project is so important, the EU is contributing 1.1 billion euros to its construction. The project is scheduled to be completed in 2029. When finished, a train journey between Hamburg and Copenhagen will be 2 hours faster. It will also make train journeys from Germany to Sweden, Norway, and Finland more convenient. However, some environmentalists strongly oppose the project. They say that the tunnel will damage plant and animal life in the area. Let's take a look at the word convenient. Okay, pronounce this with me. Convenient. Convenient. Convenient is used as an adjective. It is to describe something that's useful, helpful, and doesn't cause problems. Example, the new parking lot will make shopping much more convenient. We can also use the word convenient to describe objects that are handy, suitable, or very useful. For example, I really want a tablet. It's very convenient to travel around with it. Now, the opposite of convenient is inconvenient. For example, living in the outskirts of the city is very inconvenient. It's inconvenient because it's very difficult to go to shopping malls and other establishments. Now let's hear how others use this in a sentence.
He and his better half will be contacted by 2 of my senior men at their convenience.
The next word is environmentalist. Pronounce this with me. Environmentalist. Environmentalist is used as a noun. Environmentalists are people who tries to fight to protect our environment. Here's an example. Environmentalists are working very hard to improve the quality of our lakes and rivers. Now let's hear how others use this in a sentence.
No, I'm an environmentalist.
The next word is to oppose. Pronounce this with me. Oppose. Oppose. Oppose is used as a verb. It means to go against something or to fight for something. For example, most local residents oppose the building of the new shopping mall. Now let's hear how others use this in a sentence.
They oppose him, yet they do nothing.
Now let's read the fourth paragraph. The Danish company building the tunnel, Femern AS, says that the damage will only be temporary. As part of the project, the company is creating new environments for plants and animal life. The construction company says that the tunnel will be better for the environment. With a shorter distance between cities, it will save time, energy, fuel, and CO2 emissions. The EU has also labeled the project a priority. Let's look at the word environment. Environment. I hear a lot of pronunciation mistakes of this word. Some people pronounce it environment. Environment. But this is pronounced environment. Environment. Environment here is used as a noun. It means the natural world and it's the place where we all live in. Now here are some very common collocation of the word environment. We have diverse environment. For example, I like to be a part of an organization having diverse environment. Another collocation is safe working environment. Safe working environment. And the third collocation is shared environment. Shared environment. We have to do our best to protect our shared environment. Next word is emission. The plural form is emissions. Emission is a noun. It means gas, heat, or light is released into the environment. It often refers to pollution from burning fuel or coal. Example, the emission of fumes is dangerous to our health and our shared environment. Here are some very common collocations of emission. They all mean reduce or to lower. One is we have to reduce emission, to bring down emission, to lower emission, and to cut down emission. Example, the new law is aimed at cutting carbon dioxide emissions. The next word is priority. Priority. Plural form, priorities. Priorities. Priority is used as a noun. It is something that's very important, something that's very urgent. Example, cleaning the attic wasn't high on my list of priorities to do today. Now here are some common collocations of priorities. It all means important. First, we have top priority, utmost priority, first priority, and urgent priority. Now the second set of collocation, they all mean unimportant. First, we have at the bottom of someone's list. Second, lower priority. And the last one is last priority. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn some English. And don't forget to connect with me on my other social media platforms. I have my Instagram and my private Facebook group. And that is it for today. Class dismissed, and I'll see you in the next one.